Okay, from the title of this video, no, it's not me, it's the Kubota. The Kubota will be getting a new heart. I actually have it here. I'll show it to you in a second. This machine currently has a 17 horse V-twin liquid cooled that uses a CDI style ignition. These engines are very expensive to get parts for. The CDI box around $300. These little coils around $300. Really, just about every part on this, except for the coils, is around $300. So I don't have that type of money to be spending on this randomly, trying to figure out what's wrong. I have done a few tests and nothing's really came back conclusive. So I've decided to take my $300 and buy a new heart for this machine. Let's go see what I got. Okay, this is what I ended up picking up. It's a 21 horse Briggs & Stratton V-twin, supposedly ran when pulled. I have not heard this engine run, so this will be going into that machine at some point. Not anytime right away, maybe next weekend, but I don't know yet. I got a few other things I got to get taken care of before this engine can go in. Also, I'm waiting on a crank bolt. The one on that engine is too small in diameter. Length is obviously fine, but by diameter it's a little bit too small, and I need to try and get one. So I did find one. Hopefully it will turn out to be the right one. That's really going to be the only hard part, is the actual crank bolt. The crankshaft size is the same. It's a 3" by 1", so we're good on that aspect. It's not like a funny length crankshaft, so we're good right there. And this engine, like I said, ran when pulled. It's actually very clean. It has puked a little bit of its guts, which isn't a huge deal. It was sitting up on its back, so that's not a big deal at all. But yeah, it will go in, and the only other thing will be is the electrical. This obviously uses the ground to kill it. That machine there uses the positive to kill it, since it's a CDI style. This is a coils, so you obviously can't hook power up to the coils, or else you'll blow out your coils. So I could wire it in that the solenoid shuts it off, but I don't really like doing that, because then it will diesel a bit. So I will probably put in either a kill switch, or I will wire in a separate ground going to the actual ignition, and that will shut off the engine, because the way it's wired right now is actually miswired. So I can rewire it and make the ground will shut it off, and that's all I'll change with the wiring. So if someone in the future wants to put one of those engines back in, they could. The only downside will be the seat safety switch may not work unless I can figure out a way of making it work. I'm near positive it will not work. That's really the only thing I'm going to be sacrificing by doing this, is the seat safety. Now, obviously, when I sell machines, I like having all the safety features intact, but I will obviously list that seat safety does not work. So this is the cheapest method of putting an engine in that machine and getting that machine back down the road. It's not the proper way of doing it, but it's the cheapest, and over in the long run, it's the best option for that machine. So this will be going in. Stay tuned for the future videos of this project. It's more going to be wiring. The actual putting in the engine shouldn't be too bad. I might have to drill some holes. I might not. I have done a Kubota engine swap before to a Kohler and to actually a Briggs, and I think even a Tecumseh. I don't quite remember if I had to do drill outs or not, so just have to wait and see. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep redneck like always, and please try and comment like always.